Rahul bemoans democracy is under threat under Modi constantly. Let me inform this industrial scale liar, Pranesh, that the real test for democracy is the independence of two institutions, Supreme Court and the Election Commission. And under Modi, these two are not compromised. Otherwise, let Lokesh Jindal or Dr. Raman say that, yes, these two are compromised. Whatever their failings may be, these two institutions are not compromised, and everything else in an Indian democracy is being stifled as much now as it has always been. Because sadly, there is constitutional approval for it, like, for example, on freedom of speech. And what death of democracy is Rahul talking of? When Congress government in Chhattisgarh arrests a man who complains of power cut and charged him with sedition? When Congress government arrests 60 tribals and Dalits, including the Dalit activist and editor Sudhir Dhavle, under sedition charges and throws him in jail? When 12,000 people are charged with sedition under the UPA, including 8,000 people in a single day, and the Congress Home Minister Chidambaram calls them anti-nationals? When citizens are arrested by Congress government for merely calling a politician penguin? When a professor is arrested for sharing a Mamata cartoon in Bengal and acquitted after 11 years? Or when the communist government in Kerala books 120 people for social media posts criticizing CM Vijayan? Or when there exists as many as 275 documented instances of brutal trampling of democracy under the Congress, 87 of those in the last 15 years? What death of democracy is Rahul talking about? I want to know from Dr. Sumant Raman and Lokesh Jindal.
Let me answer that.
Please answer. Please answer.
Dr. Ranganathan, when the government in Karnataka carries out an election manifesto that it will withdraw 4% of reservation to the Muslims because it claims that the reservation was accorded to them only because of their religion. No, it was not so. The deliberate targeting of Muslims socially, politically, economically, whether it is halala issue, azan issue, and the Prime Minister, rather than appealing to the masses that they should not be targeting a particular religion or a community simply because of their religion, trying to glorify some past and trying to narrate a Hindu Rashtra whereby primacy would be given only to one religion, this is altering of the idea of India, and this is what is death of democracy. Secondly, when investigating agencies, ED, CBI, they are misused just prior to Karnataka elections so as to intimidate DK Shivakumar into, because that was the Karnataka
elections are over now, Lokesh.
This is death of democracy.
Okay, now, can I come in, Lokesh Jindal, before I get Dr. Ajay Alok to respond to what you've just said about Karnataka. Let the BJP spokesperson answer that. By this logic, are you saying democracy is thriving in Karnataka because people there have voted for Congress, but in states where Congress is not ruling, democracy is dead? Lokesh Jindal, what are you even talking about?
Absolutely not. There is no democracy without an opposition. The moment the ruling dispensation...
But Dr. Ranganathan was talking about the two organizations, one of which is responsible for conducting free and fair elections. How did the Congress then win Karnataka?
No, Pranesh,
if democracy is dead and EC is compromised, with Rahul Gandhi saying institutions are compromised.
The very next day, the Congress won Karnataka. A teacher was suspended because he said something apparently egregious, that was felt egregious through the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. These are facts. Now, I stated 9 facts about the so-called democracy in Congress-ruled states. You did not rebut a single one of them.
Dr. Raman, I'll come back to you, but let me get a BJP response on what Lokesh Jindal said about Karnataka. Dr. Ajay Alok.
See, I find it very funny and hilarious when Rahul Gandhi goes to foreign soil and he says that the Indian democracy is in danger. I'll rather call his foreign trips as, it's Bharat Khojo Yatra. So he went to America or to England recently. It was actually a Bharat Khojo Yatra. He was trying to find where is Bharat. And he was trying to search, and he said that also. That I'm here to connect, I want to find what kind of Bharat it is. And in the process of Bharat Khojo Yatra, he found that our freedom fighters like Nehru, Patel, Ambedkar, they were all NRIs. So new revelations from Mr. Rahul Gandhi, which will help in completing his encyclopedia. And in English, we call something rarest of rare. In Hindi, we call it as a durlabh. So this durlabh murkh, went to Americans for Bharat Khojo Yatra, and American gave him a tight reply that if you want to find If you want to see democracy, go and see Delhi.
No, sir.
This is a very fair parliamentary language. If you don't have any idea about the language, Mr. Jindal, so don't teach me about the language. It's a very fair parliamentary language.
About any of your leader.
I am saying Durlab Murkh hai.
No,
I'm
sir.
saying Durlab Murkh. A bunch of
apologize.
packs of Durlab
Please
Murkh went to America for Bharat Khojo Yatra.
Who gives you the
Now,
authority?
if somebody goes to America,
Who gives you the authority?
if somebody
You think
goes
you're
to
very
America
smart?
and tries to find
You think
India,
you're very
what do you
intelligent?
call him?
No,
What
who
you
gives
will
you
call
authority
him if
to
somebody
judge
goes to
another
America and
person?
England and
let's
find
be-
India?
okay.
If somebody goes, if somebody
Jindal, your objection
if somebody
registered,
says that
sir.
our
Okay.
freedom fighters were
Okay, let's be
NRI, what do you
serious.
call them?
Sir, is it civilized? Is it civilized to come on a national television
No.
and
If
call
somebody
more?
calls the freedom fighters as NRI,
You must be.
does the word NRI stands there?
Did I ever say
Does the
anything
word
wrong
NRI used
about
to be
your
there
leader?
when our freedom happened, Mr. Jindal?
No, sir. Sir, you come on facts, you come
Jindal, your
on
hatred against Modi
ideologies,
and
you
the
make
BJP is
very
contest on
familiar to me. I'm not
policies,
asking.
but please
I'm not
resist
questioning you
from
on that. But
calling
listen,
out
Dr.
Mr.
Ajay
Rahul
Alok,
Gandhi,
he only has the
he
problem
finds
with the word
Muslim
you've
League-
used,
he
not with your
finds
argument.
Muslim
So he's
League-
agreeing with
Right.
what you said. He has a problem with one word that you've used.